You've been told your whole life to be kind, to play fair, to show your heart. But tell me this, when has the world ever truly rewarded you for being soft? Look around. The ruthless rise, the manipulative dominate, and the gentle often get crushed. Machiavelli understood something most people are too afraid to admit. Power is not about being liked, it's about control. And today, I'm going to show you how to build a mind so ruthless, so calculating, that it silently paralyzes people the moment they encounter it. Not with violence, not with anger, but with the sheer force of an unshakable Machiavellian presence. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you won't just think differently. You'll carry yourself differently. The first step in building a ruthless mind is the death of naivety. Most people walk through life assuming others mean well. They assume kindness will be returned with kindness. They assume loyalty is natural. But Machiavelli warned, this is suicide. Men are ungrateful, fickle, liars, and deceivers, he said. And the sooner you accept this, the stronger you become. This isn't about becoming bitter. It's about becoming clear, seeing people for what they really are, not what you wish they were. When you drop your childish expectations of fairness, you stop being shocked when people betray you. You stop being paralyzed by disappointment, and instead, you start planning 2 steps ahead. That's the beginning of ruthless strength. A ruthless mind is not chaotic. It's not wild rage. It's cold, calm, controlled. Most people can't detach their emotions from their decisions. They lash out. They react. They bleed in front of their enemies. But Machiavellian strength comes from detachment. Imagine a chessboard. You don't scream when you lose a piece. You don't cry when the opponent advances. You stay calm because you're focused on the end game. That's how a ruthless mind operates. You train yourself to feel emotions, but not to act on them impulsively. You let the anger burn, but you don't move until the timing benefits you. People fear you, not because you shout, but because you don't need to. They see a storm behind your eyes, but your face is calm. That calmness is terrifying, because it means you're not controlled by emotion. You're controlled by strategy. Ruthlessness isn't always about words. In fact, silence is one of the most paralyzing weapons you can wield. When most people are uncomfortable, they talk too much. They fill the air with nervous laughter, excuses, chatter. But the Machiavellian mind, it stays still. It lets the other person drown in their own noise. Silence creates pressure. It forces people to reveal themselves. And when they do, you gain the advantage. Practice this. In your next conflict, don't explain yourself. Don't over-defend. Just look, pause, and stay silent. You'll notice something fascinating. The other person will start to feel small. They'll trip over their own words. They'll feel as if your very presence is heavier than their own. That's ruthless power, not aggression, but stillness that unsettles the weak. Machiavelli said it clearly. It is not necessary to be good, but to appear so. A ruthless mind wears masks. If you walk around openly cold, openly brutal, you'll be rejected, resisted, destroyed. But if you wear the mask of kindness, if you play the role of loyalty, if you appear harmless, you disarm suspicion. You get closer, and then, when the time comes, you move unseen. This is the paradox. The most ruthless are not always loud wolves. They are quiet lambs. Until the knife is ready, practice the art of masks. Show people what comforts them. But underneath, stay calculating. That duality alone is enough to paralyze those who underestimate you. The truth is, you cannot dominate others until you've mastered yourself. Weak men are slaves to habits, slaves to vices, slaves to every emotional impulse. A ruthless mind is disciplined. It does not chase dopamine. It does not beg for approval. It does not need the crowd to clap. It finds strength in solitude. It sharpens itself in silence. It acts with intention, not addiction. Ask yourself honestly, what controls you? Is it lust? Is it fear? Is it comfort? Until you break those chains, you cannot break others. Machiavelli would say, he who cannot command himself cannot command anyone else. So start there. Before you conquer the world, conquer the man in the mirror. When you put all this together, detachment, silence, masks, self-mastery, something strange happens. Your aura changes. You don't need to shout. You don't need to threaten. People feel it. They sense the calm ruthlessness. They sense that you're not desperate for validation. They sense that you're not someone they can easily manipulate. And that paralyzes them, because most people operate on weakness, on emotion, on impulse. When they face someone who doesn't play that game, it disorients them. They hesitate. They second-guess. They retreat. That's the true power of a ruthless Machiavellian mind. It doesn't need to destroy openly. It destroys silently, by forcing others to collapse under their own fragility. Now listen closely. This path is not for everyone. Most will never take it. Most are too attached to their illusions, too desperate to be liked, too afraid to see the world as it really is. But if you choose this path, you will walk differently. You will think differently. You will stop being prey and start becoming the silent predator in the room. Remember, ruthlessness is not cruelty. It's clarity. It's the removal of weakness. It's the calm recognition that life rewards power and punishes softness. So build your mind, detach from illusion, master yourself, and wear the mask until the time is right.